8 of the grid. Orange and black. Glenn Mendoza. Our number 7 qualifier, Christopher Raymond. Number 6 on the grid, Clay Finish. Number 5 qualifier, that Mopar machine of Tim Chandler. 4th place qualifier, the green machine of Molly McGinnis. 3rd place, silver, red, black, Jim Paulson. 2nd place qualifier, the teal machine, George Fleischler. And qualifying just outside the A main, the all blue machine, the Raptor of Al Lehman. All right, drivers. This is a very long race. Top two are going to be moving into the A. Drivers are ready. Marshals are ready. Drivers is going to be on the cone. Less than 5. And the freight train is going. They'll track him back. Front 3, hitting a little sideways. 4th and 5th. Touching together. They go for a roll. Chandler gets turned around. Gets turned himself around. Gets blown off. They get it. Let me take advantage of that. Moving up into the 4 spot. As Paulson and Al battling them with Paulson on the 2. Molly is by. No, she's not. And traffic working all the way through there. Little breakout for Al and George right now. Jimmy. Next spot. Really throwing it up there for the 4 and 5 spot. Fleischler by scoring up front. Lehman taps the 2, his second back. Here is Jim. 1.9 back. He makes the pass on Al for the number 2 spot. Works down the back, chasing the line to the double, flying over the double. We've got traffic rolling against them. The grain is going there. We got trucks rolling over their back on their wheels. So early in this race, this is an 8-minute race. Currently on a 14-lap pace, makes that a 17-lap pace. His position battling through the whole field. Al up on his side, he gets off of a foot, gets back down, he pulls away. Then I'm talking 4 or 5 spots as he's getting rid of that tighter on the racetrack. Up front is Paulson, Fleischler, Raymond, Lehman, Outstead, McGinnis, Finish, Chandler, Mendoza, and Evans. 8 tenths at the front, top 2 moving on. Those guys just looking to go nose to tail, taking the end of the show. Christopher in the 3 spot, Thomas in the 4. Then we've got Molly, Al, Clay, Tim, Glenn, Scott. Our leader, Alfred. Oh, it looks like Chandler's lost a hub carrier. So Tim in that Mopar machine stuffs it at the line. He's got a broken hub carrier though. He can run it as long as he can drive it. Yep. So Tim's going to try to drive that out as long as he can keep that axle in place. It was all the steering for him early. Now it's going to be back in the hardware of it. Christopher up to the 2nd spot. Fleischler falls to the 3 spot. Just outside of bump revelation. Molly, Al, 1 second separation. Thomas is second back. We did Clay, Glenn, and Scott. We got a pile of 3 trucks now going at the front section. George looking to get by that. He looks on the outside of Clay. Has to check around and come back to the outside. Molly trying to get back to that end bumper. Al has made a pass on Molly. They're separated by a second. So 3.6 between Jimmy and Raymond at the front. 7/10 back to Fleischler on that bump spot. Oh, looks like Tim has finally popped the axle. They rolled off track. Tracks over Molly, looking on a pass on Alice, working that back bumper. George trying to stay in front of those guys. Catch run down Christopher. Christopher over the table. George around the corner. 3 seconds back. He's up on the 2. He's going to get put back down. Molly now nose to tail. 6/10 between them. They come across the line. Paulson, Raymond, Fleischler, Lehman making the downset. Finish Mendoza, Chandler, Evans. Long race, guys. 4:36 to go in this race. Backstretch, go inside. Backstretch, go inside. George and Al getting the marshal, putting Molly right back at the number. That's all position there. They were going to move Molly and caught him. Al spins, comes back down, gets off, gets a little trouble. Now she's free. They'll give George and Al just a little bit of room. They're trying to run Christopher down to that final ball position. They're back 8 seconds. 7/10 their gap. They all work around this track. You're on the track right now. Jimmy, Christopher, George, Al, Molly, Thomas, Clay, Glenn, Scott, and Tim. 3:49 to go. 3:49 to go. Colton, a 6-second lead on the field. He'll be coming back scoring right now. White machine. Second place is Christopher. Christopher, one of those red black flash looking machines. He's coming through the front section of the bumper roller. He comes around by scoring. 9.1 up the leader. He is in that final ball position right now. We're going to hold on as George comes by 4.8, 8/10 to Al. Molly ball back a little bit of him now. You got Thomas Bud. Second back at Molly. That's going to bounce the lower spot. 1.2 the gap there between Thomas and Molly. Come around that lap. Molly traction roll. Thomas tail flat. Colton up front again. Down the back, working around the hairpin now. Raymond in second. Michael in the 3 spot, trying to run that bubble spot down. He's 4.5 back, 244 to see if he can get there. Trouble in the rhythm section. Trouble in the rhythm section. They've got that straightened out. They're 4 away. George starting to get within sight of Christopher. Will he be able to get there? Christopher coming by, scoring. Weichler now within 1.8. The position now, the back check for the 1 spot. George has taken the 2 spot. He traction rolls. Christopher in too deep though. He catches outside 2. They're going to put out Al in that battle too. Al sneaks around. He goes underneath. So Al is by Christopher. He's going to set the sights up George to that final ball position as George is working traffic. George by scoring. Al and Christopher side by side, the 3 and 4 spot. They're pushing around and they're working around Glenn. They sneak on the inside. They go around the table. Swap the position. Christopher takes it from Al. Al is inside. They make contact. Christopher up on the 2. They get back down. Side by side racing. They work into the rhythm section. Well, taking advantage of that, George looking to pull away. He's in that bump position right now with 1:46 to go. Glenn, they've got the motor refired. Glenn, they've got the motor refired. He is back out. 139, drivers, 139. Colton, Michael, Lehman, Reagan, Hempstead, McKinnon is finished. Mendoza, Evans, and Chandler. Christopher 7/10 from Al. They managed for that 3 spot. George by scoring now. Al and Christopher through the table around the bell. Trying to run George down. 5 seconds their gap. Thomas getting by Molly, 2.8 their gap. 12 seconds back to play. Glenn, Scott, Tim. 1 minute warning, drivers. 1 minute left in this race. George by scoring. Al and Christopher by scoring. The gap now 1.5. George is going to have to start to find some fires. Christopher is coming after. Al's on the tube. Christopher wanted to get that bump spot back. He had it early and for a long time as he works through that rhythm section. Up over the bell ringer. Here's George. Christopher right there. 1 car separating these 2 as they go to the line. George by. Christopher by 9/10. They got Christopher and Molly get together though. Christopher upside down. He gets back on his heels. Then they get George still over. Christopher on the 2. Al looking to get back into it. Christopher checks on the straight. Al back under. Oh, they make collision. They stick to 25 to go. That's going to give these guys side-by-side action. A lot of room for George. So George just looking to keep his wheels down. George coming by scoring. Christopher off the 2. Al will get the gap in. 14 seconds, remember, 14 seconds. George looks pretty comfortable though. And Al getting into traffic. Behind you, behind you. This is it, drivers. Bring home Glenn and Clay. You're in and gone. George, you're going in for the final ball position. George, you have it. You're going to the A. Molly's in it, Don. 5th place finish. Clay out of the 7. Glenn 8. Scott 9. Thomas in it. The 6th spot. Al Don in the 3rd spot. 9 seconds back. Chris in the 4th spot. 3.9 back. Jimmy with the win. Tim is out with a broken hub. Nice run, guys. Jimmy and George, you're going to the A. Jimmy and George, you're going to the A.